Hello students, welcome back to the online class. Children, today we are going to start with a new chapter, sentence, form and structure. Now, based on the prior knowledge, the chapter which we did was conjunctions, and this chapter is solely based on conjunctions. So, to understand this chapter well, you need to go through the video which was uploaded for the chapter conjunctions. Now, sentence, form and structure. What do you understand by sentence? Children, sentence is a group of words that make complete sense. This is what we have learned so far, right? But which group of words make it a complete sense? It is always based upon S plus V, subject plus verb. At the same time, a sentence may have an object or a complement. But this too is the main ingredient of a sentence, that is subject plus verb, right? Now, when I am talking about sentence, form and structure, if you remember, we had spoken about conjunctions, that is coordinating and subordinating, right? And I tried to link conjunctions with the same chapter. Today we are going to learn the same in more detail. So, as we see sentence, form and structure, you will find that there are four different forms. The first one is simple sentence. Then we have compound sentence. Third, complex sentence. And compound complex. Right? So these are the four types of sentences which we are going to deal with. You can also refer to page number 94 in your book, the fourth type, compound complex sentence. At the same time, you will find the four sentences given there. Now today's agenda is that we are going to cover all these four types of sentences. Fine. So now when I talk about simple sentence, children, what does it mean? It means only one thing you have to remember, that it has to convey or it has to be an independent sentence. First thing, it has to have an independent meaning. One sentence, one idea, right? And it will not be co-joined with any other conjunction, right? A simple sentence means a sentence which has the formation of S plus V or S plus V plus O or S plus V plus C, but it has to give only one idea, that is one independent idea. She is my friend. She is my friend. Now she is the subject, is verb, my friend, again we are talking about the object here. I love eating chocolates. Right? Now subject, I love, is again your verb, right? Eating is also used here as a verb. And what do you love eating? Chocolates. This is my object. So here you see that two sentences are independent and it does not require any further sentence. Means it is one idea, one independent idea which is not co-joined by any other conjunction. So a simple sentence means a sentence which has a subject and a finite verb. Okay? A main verb, and it has to convey one separate meaning. Like if I talk about the sentences which are given in your textbook, Akbar and Birbal shared a very friendly relationship. Now children, do not get confused if your subject is more than one. Right? Subject could be more than one. Here I have used only one subject. Subject could be more than one, more than two also. That does not make any difference. What you need to note down is that whether it is an independent sentence or not. If it has been joined by any conjunction, then it is no longer a simple sentence. But subject could be more than one. You can also note down in your notebook or textbook. Subject could be more than one. Now when I am talking about compound sentence, what do I mean by that? If you remember, we had dealt with coordinating conjunction, right? And most of you asked me, sir, correlative conjunction is a part of compound or complex, or is it a part of subordinating conjunction or coordinating conjunction, right? That was also clarified in the live class. So when I talk about compound sentence, what you need to remember is, first you need to remember coordinating conjunction. Okay, coordinating conjunction. Now coordinating conjunction in your book it is given as, every teacher teaches you the same, fan boys, right? Where F stands for, A stands for and, N stands for nor, B stands for but, O stands for or, Y stands for yet, and S stands for so. But I told you that don't confine yourself only to fan boys, right? You can also get why and because, right? So it is not restricted only to fanboys. You need to understand that whether the two sentences are independent by nature or not. That is most important in compound sentence. For example, this is just an example. You see, although it was raining heavily, I went to school, right? If you have attended the live class and you have watched the video, you will be clear that, sir, although is first of all not a coordinating conjunction, henceforth this is not a compound sentence. Okay? Right? Most of you will say that, sir, it has not followed any of the conjunction which is given above. True, ye bhi sahi hai. But there is a method to understand, just not to mug up the rules and apply. The rule says, suppose if I say it was raining heavily, okay, I went to school. Now here I see that it was raining heavily. It was raining heavily ke baad kya hua? What happened next? I don't know. So this part of the sentence, though it has the structure of S plus V plus complement, but still it is not an independent sentence. Whereas if I talk about I went to school, this is your independent statement, independent sentence. Now since the conjunction although does not qualify coordinating, ये तो one reason. Second reason, this is not an independent sentence, ये एक dependent sentence है. This is a dependent sentence. So two reasons why this is not a compound sentence. ठीक है? So I rub this as just for example I try to show you so that you analyze the sentence. Now I give you one example here. My brother is intelligent, but my sister is dull. Beta, I have used conjunction but. Okay? Now the two sentences if I talk about, my brother is intelligent, S plus V, okay, plus complement, S plus V plus complement. Fine. Now these two sentences if I am analyzing, my brother is intelligent, one sentence giving a clear meaning, my sister is dull, again it is giving me a clear meaning. Means both the sentences are independent by nature. Independent by nature. And if two independent sentences are joined with the conjunction, coordinating conjunction, then it is called compound sentence. Two sentences joined with a coordinating conjunction is called compound sentence. Okay? So I guess now simple sentence and compound sentence is quite clear to you. Moving on with the next approach, that is complex sentence. What is a complex sentence? The same you study in Hindi also, and the same applies there as well. So it is not a very different chapter. it is correlated with the other language subject, right? So when I talk about complex sentence children, I have to remember that a complex sentence means one independent sentence joined with a dependent, or vice versa. Means in this complete sentence, you will find one independent and one dependent sentence. And children, it will be joined with a subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction, I said that the list is long, so you cannot learn those. What I said, I gave you a method that always analyze a sentence. Don't go only by the rule, right? You need to verify yourself. Just by reading the rules, you cannot simply apply. At the same time, you need to understand why. The verification, right? Education is all about verifying the fact, whether it is true or false. Okay? So when I talk about subordinating conjunctions, there are many. For example, even if, although, right? Though, in spite of, since, after, when, all these are coming under subordinating conjunction, right? So when I talk about complex sentence, I'll give you one example here, right? The first example which I gave you on the board was, although it was raining heavily, I went to school. Now, had I been in your place, I would have not gone through the rules. I would have just underlined the sentences and found out whether what it qualifies. So I find that it was raining heavily is dependent. Okay. Then I would underline this one, being a student of your class. I went to school. Now I went to school is giving me a complete meaning. This is my independent. So henceforth the entire sentence qualifies that it is a complex sentence. Why? Because one is dependent and one is independent. इसको link कौन सा conjunction is doing? This is the linking conjunction, which is joining these two sentences. Now, normally, if I talk about it was raining heavily, I went to school, you will find that this sentence has no existence without this part. Okay, so this is only a dependent sentence. Like when we watch a movie, no, we see supporting actor and main actor. So main actor is this one independent and supporting actor is dependent. Okay? This is what is complex sentence. Now if you go further with the chapter, once again I would like you all to focus on compound sentence. I am rubbing everything here. I would just like all of you to focus compound sentence. Right? Compound sentence, as I was talking about fanboys, that you have already noted down. Coordinating conjunction. Right? Coordinating conjunction. Children, one thing more, as I was telling you, that when I am talking about the correlative conjunction, right? I did not discuss that part. When we are talking about correlative conjunction also comes under compound, right? Many of you had a doubt and that was clarified in the life class, that all the correlative conjunction, when I say, I mean to say neither, nor, either, or, both, and not only, but also. One example I will give you, right? I neither completed my work nor came to school. I will write the sentence so that you understand. Well, I neither did my work or neither did I do my work, whatever. I neither did my work nor I went to school. I can place this neither first also. Let me just do it for you. Neither I did my work nor I went to school. So these two are also like independent sentence. I did my work, I went to school. Is it not? S plus V, right? Plus O, S plus V plus C. So these two sentences are also independent by nature. The only difference is that I am not using fan voice, but I am using correlative conjunction. So beta correlative conjunction is also a part of compound sentence. Clear? So compound sentence is not only fan voice but also correlative conjunction. Next time don't get confused. Right? Further will be explained in the live class also. Now coming down to the last part, that is compound complex. For this I would ask you to refer to page number 97 of your book, compound complex sentence. Right? Now as the word says, compound complex means the use of coordinating conjunction, children, at the same time subordinating, means both you will find in the sentence and it will be a longer sentence. It will not be a simple normal simple sentence, it will not be like a compound, it will neither be like a complex. It will have the touch of both, means coordinating conjunction also, subordinating also. Okay? And then I will show you the analysis of the sentence. For example, if I take, after my project was rejected, after my project was rejected, okay? I learned a valuable lesson in punctuality and decided to improve on that. Okay? This is my entire sentence. Now what do I do is, after my project was rejected. Okay? So after is one linking word, and this, children, if you remember, it is not fan voice, right? It is not even correlative. तो है क्या? This is subordinating conjunction. ठीक है? Any sentence which has a subordinating conjunction means it is a dependent clause or a dependent sentence. ठीक है? So my project was rejected. This is not giving me a complete meaning. ये एक हो गया independent. ठीक है? Next, I learned a valuable lesson in punctuality. You see, this part of the sentence can stand independent. इसे अपन कहेंगे this is called independent. ठीक है? Next I find and decided to improve on that. कौन decide किया? I. So it means and I decided to improve on that. Means I decided to improve on that. This is also independent. So what you are getting here? Two independent sentence and one dependent. ठीक है? दो linking word also. यानी कि two conjunction. One subordinating and one is a coordinating. So this is quite confusing but simple, because you will find the use of compound as well as complex, means the use of coordinating conjunction as well as subordinating conjunction. This is how you should analyze a sentence and find out whether the sentence is simple, complex or compound complex. ठीक है? Now children, why did we learn this? What is the sole objective of learning this lesson, sentence form and structure? We all have done before also. The sole objective, now you can note down this part also. The sole objective of learning this form and structure is, right, to lay emphasis on your writing section. Whenever you are writing, whenever you are documenting a letter, a story or an article or a paragraph, children, never choose this kind of sentence, compound complex. Right? Writing section always demands simple sentence, maximum complex or compound. Because when you construct these kind of sentences, you complicate the examiner also. So it is advisable that whenever you are using, right, sentences in your writing section, until and unless you are sure about this part, compound complex sentence, otherwise you use mostly simple, compound and complex. Right? Thank you. Have a good day. And in the next class, we shall discuss the same, especially in our live class. Till then, children, try to complete the exercises which are given on your textbook. Have a good day and stay safe.